What is up, YouTube? This is Twinkie the Trapinch bringing you another episode of Moveset Mondays. If you could please leave a like, subscribe, rating, and comment, that would be fantastic. And if you could follow me in the Twitter tag below my face, right here, that would be very much appreciated as well. Now today we're going over the OG Dragonite. Personally, I never used Dragonite just because it looks too cartoony for me. And its evolution line doesn't seem to make sense to me, so I always stuck with Charizard. But that is besides the point. Okay, let's start with its stats. Dragonite is a pseudo-legendary, which means its base stat total is over 600, which is completely insane. Other pseudo-legendaries include Hydreigon, Tyranitar, and Salamence, I believe. Yep, Salamence. Now that is just completely insane. All of its stats are very good, and it sits very comfortably in OU. Its HP is base 91, which is huge. Attack is base 134, which with an adamant nature completely unboosted is 403 with max investment. Like, that is insane. There's some Pokemon that can't get that high after a choice band. Those Pokemon are NU, but still. Its defense is base 95, which is very good. Special attack is base 100, which is also very good. And you can even run a special attack set instead of a physical attack set just to throw your opponent off. So your special defense is base 100, which is very good as well. And your only low stat is speed. And even at base 80, that's not that low. It's just that in a very fast, powerful metagame, you can't really go in OU without boosting your speed, unless you decide to run a bulky Dragonite. But if you want to run a pure offense Dragonite, you're going to want to put some investment into speed, and you're also going to want to boost it somehow. Now the first set, abilities. Your abilities are Inner Focus and Multi-Scale. Inner Focus is its natural ability, and this makes it so you can't flinch, which I wouldn't really run because chances are generally low for a flinch, and because multi-scale is so much better. If you're really that paranoid, run Inner Focus. But I personally would never run that. Always run multi-scale if possible. What multi-scale does is if you're at full HP, you take half damage from attacks. And this basically means nobody can one-hit KO you. Any attack that hits you when you're at full HP, you take half damage. So that basically ensures you're going to survive at least one hit, which is pretty cool. And if you have Roost on your moveset, you can get it back up, and then once your HP is back at full, your multi-scale resets, so you can do another hit at from full HP and still get the scale. The only problem with this ability is you're going to want to run Hazard, Get Ridder, Other support with Rapid Spin or Defog, because without them, that just completely screws up multi-scale. You're going to be fine from spikes, but stealth rocks, if they hit you and break your scale, you're kind of screwed in a lot of situations. But let's get on to the first moveset. Now this is a sweeping set as a weakness policy Dragonite. For those of you who don't know, weakness policy sharply raises both your attack stats when you get hit by a super effective move. And Dragonite's multi-scale ability is perfect for this because it ensures you're going to survive that one hit that you need to. And especially a super effective hit, that is a challenge for a lot of Pokemon. Now you're going to want to run 4 HP EVs, 252 attack EVs, and 252 speed EVs with an adamant nature. And you're going to want to run Agility, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Extreme Speed. You want to run Agility because you need to boost your speed. And I mean, if you want to run Dragon Dance instead, just to get that little extra attack boost for a little less speed boost, by all means go ahead, but personally I'd go for Agility. Dragon Claw is your main stab move. It hits dragons super effectively, which can be very helpful. Earthquake is just an all-around good move. And Extreme Speed, that is just there for priority. If you're going to be outsped somehow, or if another Pokemon has priority, you want to bop them before they bop you. Now, if you're not really concerned about priority because your speed is boosted, you can run Fire Punch for coverage against Steel types, or you could get rid of Earthquake and run Fire Punch. You have a lot of coverage with Dragonite. You can, instead of Earthquake or Extreme Speed, you can swap either of these two moves out with Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Iron Head. Now, Iron Head's there because Fairies will wreck Dragonite, because Fairies have just like completely changed the metagame. So it's definitely useful to outspeed Fairies and hit them with a super effective move before they can hit you. And that's it for this set. Now let's move on to the next set. This set is a slight variation set, as it is a special attack set to throw off your opponent, like I said before. Now, instead of the other move set, you're going to want to run Agility, Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, and Ice Beam. Now, your move pool is a little less limited just because of the power and accuracy of stuff, but also when you have better options, you're not really going to want to run Hidden Power. But for this set, it's a similar EV spread. You just want to run 4 HP, 252 special attack, and 252 speed with a modest nature instead of adamant. It works exactly the same way, but you're going to want to throw off your opponent. You just like freak them out, so they're like, what the heck? Why is he running a special Dragonite? I do this with Greninja, and I run a physical Greninja instead of special, and people get really confused, and it's freaking awesome. Now, the next set I have for you is just a straight-up Dragon Dance set. Just no BS. For this set, you're going to want to run 4 HP, 252 attack, and 252 speed with a Jolly nature this time instead of Adamant. Just because your speed isn't going to be as boosted, so you want to get as much boost from your EVs as you possibly can. Now, the moves I picked for this set are Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Fire Punch. Dragon Claw is the obvious stab, as I said before, and Earthquake and Fire Punch are just for coverage. I don't know why I didn't include Extreme Speed here, but like I said, the last two move slots are open to any move you want. You can run Extreme Speed, you can run Earthquake, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Iron Head. Now to get into some bulkier sets. This set is an Assault Vest. For those of you who don't know, Assault Vest is just an insane item. And what it does is it boosts your special defense by 1.5 times or one stage, but you can only use attacks, no support moves, no HP restoring moves, none of that stuff. But for this set, you'd want to run Dragon Claw, Extreme Speed, Thunder Punch, and Iron Head. Dragon Claw is there for the obvious stab, Extreme Speed's there for priority since you're not going to be running any speed EVs. Thunder Punch is to get bulky water types, and Iron Head is for fairies. And as before, I'd keep Iron Head on the set, but you can switch this out for Fire Punch, because Fire Punch hits steel types very hard, and there are not many steel types that actually have a resistance to fire, so I'd probably run Fire Punch actually instead of Thunder Punch here, because I'm just not as afraid of water types. But then again, they can run Ice Beam, which can be a bit problematic. So this is Thunder or Fire Punch right here. That is completely up to you. Now for the EVs, you're going to want to run 252 HP, 252 attack, and 4 defense with a Adamant nature. The Assault Vest is going to boost your special defense all the way up to 350-ish, which is a very nice place to sit at. And without any investment, that is very good. And basically the idea behind this set is it's just like a bulky special sweep, or bulky physical sweeper. And also, since you're not investing in speed at all, if you want to, you could run Dragon Tail instead to get your opponent to switch out, because that could just be very useful if you're in a situation you don't want to be in. Finally, I have this last support set. It's one of the ones that you'll see on Smogon's website. But for this set, you want to run Roost, Dragon Tail, Fire Punch, and Extreme Speed. Roost is there for getting your HP back, and it can restore your multi-scale. Dragon Tail is there to switch out your opponent, but as I said before with Dragon Claw, you can switch this Dragon Tail out for Dragon Claw. Fire Punch for steals, and Extreme Speed for that priority. For this set, you're going to want to run Leftovers and Multiscale just to ensure your HP is at your highest at all times. Roost is also there because you can get your Multiscale back after losing it. So that is very helpful. For this set, you want to run 216 HP EVs, 64 attack EVs, and 228 special defense EVs. Now, this set, I'm not entirely sure I agree with the EV spread that Smogon gave me, so you can tweak this around any way you want. If you want to give yourself more special defense, get to a nice 322, you can do that by all means. If you want to get rid of some HP EVs or special defense EVs, you can also do that and give it to your physical defense. Even that's a better place than you were at before with no... See? Just look at that. But this set is definitely up for grabs. You can do any EV spread that you want. Here we go, back up to 228. Okay, well that basically concludes my Dragonite moveset video. If you like this, please leave a like, subscribe, rating, and comment, as I said before, and comment with who you'd like to see next week in the comment section below. Whichever comment gets the most likes, I'm going to do the moveset for. And follow me in the Twitter, as I said, below my face, and I also have a Facebook, which is located in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you used any of these movesets, because it'd be totally freaking awesome if you wrecked somebody using a moveset I suggested. And I hope you guys have a